Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? So, let's talk my new album, Confessions from a Journal. And where that title came from, where these songs came from. Just want to give you a little bit of background on that. And hopefully when this album does get released on iTunes and Spotify, you'll have a little bit of understanding. And my prayer, my hope in writing these songs and sharing some pretty intimate and personal moments with you is to, number one, let you know that you're not alone. You're not the only one that has walked through or is walking through the myriad of emotions that just comes with being a human being on earth. And number two, to let you know that life is messy sometimes. Whether you are a believer or not, life is messy. Life is not always pristine. Some people don't get the easy life. And it doesn't mean that you are any less blessed or favored. It doesn't mean that you are any less loved. Sometimes life just is messy. Sometimes we create the mess, and sometimes we walk into the mess of others just by, life and family and friends. We are not bubble wrapped from experiencing the highs and the lows. And third, that God is faithful through it all, in it all, and he really truly never leaves us. He's always there. And if we give it to him, if we fall on our knees, if we cry out, if we are just real. And that has always kind of been what I've aimed to be, even in my book, Between the Pieces. It was raw and it's real. And when we don't share the things that we've been through, if we don't share our backstory, if we don't share our confessions from our journal, then are we really telling a testimony, right? The testimony is not only the after, it's the before. And there are going to be songs on this album that are definitely Christ-centered, Abba's little girl and Jesus, it will always be you. And his love never fails on here that aren't. They're going to be songs about, love, like Safe Harbor, and, next time it's Forever or Nothing at All, Worth the Wait, The Road That Leads to You, Good for You Too. There's going to be songs that go across the board of the emotions and the experiences that I had. Some songs are going to be like, hey, it's not a loss when you walk out the door, I mean, my life wasn't clean. My life wasn't easy. I had highs and lows. I ran the gamut of emotion. But through it all, Jesus, it's always been you. Through it all, Jesus, you are faithful. Through it all, I yield to the road that led me to you. Through it all, I've been Abba's little girl. And so this is not an album where you can predict what the next song is going to be. It's not an album where, I know my dog has a lot to say, apparently. But what I can promise you is that it's real. What I can promise you is that it will leave you with the impression of, wow, someone else gets it. I'm not alone. Someone else has struggled with these emotions. Someone else has felt these emotions. Someone else has wrestled with the emotion. And hopefully what you will walk away with is someone is still standing through it all. And it's not over, y'all. I mean, I think it's going to be Confessions Volume 1, Confessions Volume 2. I think I'm just going to be writing my journal and turning stories into songs for a very long time. And it is my hope and my prayer that they touch you, they make you giggle, they make you feel seen, heard, and validated. And most of all, that they point you to the one that I always ran back to, that was always there for me, and who has kept me, mind, body, soul, and spirit through it all. And that's my Jesus. Jesus, it will always be you. And if that is the takeaway at the end of the day of Confessions from a Journal, Volume 1, then it's been worth it all. So I hope you enjoy it. Follow my YouTube, my Facebook. But in essence, this album, these songs are just that. They are confessions from a journal whose pages, some of them are stained with tears. Others are filled with hope and joy and expectation. Others are just me venting emotions and feelings that for so long I felt ashamed to admit I had and felt. This album is about being a human being, someone who loves, someone who fails, someone who falls short, but someone who still believes, still hopes, and still gets up again. And that's what I want to share
when the world
with you.
fell apart
Thank you.
beneath my feet, and shadows grew long, bitter and deep, I searched for a hand, a guiding light to pull